Hello, good afternoon, my ladies. Good afternoon. I beg, can I help me share the video? As you're joining in, please share. Let me come closer. Too far. As you're joining, I beg share, making a share. Let's wait for a few people to join in before I start, okay? Oh my goodness, it is well. It is well. Please join in. Today's topic is very important, interesting. As you all know, every month we do this fertility challenge, and tomorrow is the ending of the month, so we have to prepare, get planned for April. March was a good month, right? People were marching into motherhood. So many women got pregnant, which is good. It's very good. So please help me share this video, I beg. Making a share. I don't want to start until I get at least 50 to 60 people viewing me, because I don't want to miss any part. I don't want anybody to miss it. I don't want people to start telling me, I just joined in. Okay, so please share. Making a share, and we'll sit down for you, they look each other face. Avi? It's good to share. Like I said, you see, this month, it's going to be quite different. It's not going to be you getting fertility extra kits or you getting the capsules, balance your hormone to join the program. No, it's going to be based on people who share my video. I'm telling you, because those people who they share my video, now they want my progress. Those people who are shy of me, even Jesus Christ said it in the Bible. If you are ashamed of me, I shall be ashamed of you on the last day. So one by one, 2 get 4, as you're about to talk. So please help me share this video. I don't want to start this topic quickly like this, all right? So please help me share. Let's see. Hi, Sister Favor. Good afternoon or evening where you are, depending. It's afternoon here. We have a very interesting topic. As you can see, I had to make colors. I'm teaching you ladies today like Persuade Day School. I have colors here. I even bring color. I had to go and print color. You see, I had to print color. So today it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Likewise. Now, as you all know, after each lessons, I take questions, right? So as you're joining in, share the video, tag your friends, prepare questions. All right. Let's see. Now, wow. Alright, I guess people will join in later. Anyway, good afternoon to my followers. To the new ones, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for following this page. Alright, I really appreciate, and I hope as you're watching me, please don't forget to click on the notification button. It's very important. Though I go live Mondays and Saturdays, 7 p.m. But as you can see, today I had to switch the time to 4. Alright, so it's good to click the notification button so you get notified. It's not me that will send the notification, it's Facebook. But they actually do this APK whereby if you don't click the notification button, they will not show you. Alright, so for people who are complaining that they don't know when I go live, please, as you're watching me right now, as the comments is going, Facebook will send you. Would you like to get notified? Then you just have to click it. Yes, simple as that. Good afternoon, Sister Esther, Sister Sonia. I see you ladies here. Anyway, let's start, ladies. I don't want to waste time. Everybody, wait, they thought say we are ready. We are there. Come on, if you're ready, get in. Let's get this going. Okay, it's there. Let's get this going. Sister Vivian, I see you here. Good afternoon. Now, let's just start, all right? Because this topic is a long one. Now, for those people who are just joining, today's topic is about your menstruation. What does the color of your menstruation has to do with your fertility? What does it say about your fertility? You know, some women months and they don't just even check the color. Like, they're not saying, it didn't come out, it come out. But you know, for every menstrual cycle you get every month, every blood you see, it means something. There are different kind of blood, the colors. All right. Now, there's the one that is black. There is the brown or the dark red blood. Okay, I think I have the colors here, and I will be showing you, ladies. And there is the bright red blood, there is the gray, there is the orange, there is the pink. But tell you what, each of these does mean something. It means something. Like I said, the black one is not practically black like this, okay? It's just a little bit lighter than this. It's not, don't mind the color, it's what I can find. Now wait till I find. I was looking for something that I could illustrate it with, but I could not. It's what I found. But you understand, there is a black like this. Now, black blood can appear at the beginning of cycle. It's possible that it can appear, and it can also appear at the ending part, like when the cycle is about to finish. Now, the color is typically a sign of old blood, all right? If you have black blood menstruation, it's a sign of old blood. Now, the reason why it's like that is, you see, when an egg releases to the menstruation part, if it stays longer, it receives what they call oxygen, air. Yes, egg will come touch am. By the time breeze touch am, now waiting they turn out to black with that, which means it has stayed longer there, it has received more air, that's why it's black. And tell you what, sometimes black blood does not really mean the beginning of your cycle or the ending of your cycle. It can also mean that you have something like vaginal blockage. Yes. It does not really mean that, you know, some women don't see it at the end of their cycle. They see it at the beginning or when they're expecting the cycle but it did not come. It's possible that when you are expecting the menstruation, the day it's supposed to come, it will not come. It will now wait 2-3 days, 1 week. For you, you will think, oh, I'm pregnant. No, darling. You would run a pregnancy strip and then the thing will come negative. You feel disappointed. Now, tell you what, if you're seeing that kind of thing, maybe this month your menstruation lasts for 5 days and it does not. You just see that drop black blood and you say, okay, that's it. Tell you what, it can be that you have blockage. The blood did not flow. It got stuck there. Mostly it happens to women who have cold uterus. When your uterus is cold, you know I always teach that thing about hot and cold uterus. Later. I always teach it. When your uterus is cold, it's just freeze it there. That's the thing about black blood. Now, tell you what, if you're the type that have that blockage, what are the other symptoms you get apart from the black blood? Because some women will say, okay, she don't say black blood, now I'm getting bothered. I'm getting worried. What is this woman talking about right now? Now, telling you what, only that color of blood is not enough to confirm that you have a vaginal blockage. There are other things that you have to also check. One, when you have a discharge that is very smelly. Foul smell discharge, when it's smelly. Some people own go smell like rotten egg or rotten fish. That is one sign. Another one is when you have fever. You know, some women during their time of menstruation, they count it as premenstrual symptoms, premenopausal symptoms, PMS. But during the time their menstruation is supposed to start, they start to have this fever, headache, fever, hotness. It happens the same time every month. At the particular time your menstruation is supposed to start every month. That could be a sign that you have a blockage. Another symptoms you have to watch is difficult urinating. When you're finding it hard to pee. Some people will go to the toilet. They'll feel the urine, though. They don't want to come outside, though. They will sit down there, sit down there, sit down there. They will push, push, push. This thing will not come out. And later when it wants to come out, it's just a little drop of water. That is it. It's a sign of blockage. It is not good for your health. You don't just overlook it. Say, okay, fine. And that's it. The blood just come like that. Let's see how next month will be. Because it's not good. Another symptoms you get is itching or swelling around your vagina. Yes, I'm not saying you catch boil, not be boil, all right? Do not mistake it. It's not boil. But that vagina area, that vulva, it could just swell up. Some women even feel pain. Why some, it scratches them. That is a sign. That is a sign. You have to check it out. All right? Now, that one is for the black blood. Okay? Let's see. First time here and the network is so bad. My sister, the devil is a liar. It not go happen. The network would not disturb. Just share on your profile so you have time to go back and watch the video, because this is very important. Knowing your menstruation blood, the color, tells you quickly if you're going to get pregnant fast, or if you have to start treating something else. If you have to run to the hospital for a scan, or a HSG test, or a hormone profile. Whatever kind of problem you have, it always affects your menstruation. Some women have 3 days menstruation. I always tell you, see, if you're menstruating and your menstruation is 3 days, darling, it ain't right. Something is wrong. Because your menstruation is supposed to last for 5 to 7 days. Anything above is a problem. Anything below is still a problem. Okay, now let's talk about, we've talked about black blood. Let's talk about brown or dark red blood, which is, where is it? Okay. All right, let's do it like this. Now, brown or dark red blood. I mean, I know vessel, these colors now I get. I don't get another one. I don't know where to get all this color. I just had to take my kids' color pencil to do this. Now, like black blood or brown or dark red is a sign of old blood also. Okay, and it may appear at the beginning of your cycle or at the end. Now, I'll tell you what, brown blood can be spotting, can be pregnancy spotting sometimes. Some people, they conceive at the end when the egg has released. Yes, it happens. I want to explain that part for you. You know, I always tell you ladies that when you ovulate at the 3rd day or the 4th day of your ovulation days. You know, ovulation lasts for 5 days. Now, tell you what, some women can be very lucky. That one are God, though. This will not be science, that God. Some women can be very lucky that when the egg releases, as it's getting out of the fallopian tube to go inside the menstrual part, it can cause conception, which means you can use it to get pregnant. So women are just lucky at that stage. Now, when that egg conceives, you find something like brown blood or dark blood when you are supposed to menstruate. Just a little drop. It can be pregnancy, but not always. All right? Early symptoms of pregnancy. Now, tell you what. Apart from that pregnancy thing, there's another thing which is more crucial. This one is the one that is more scary. Because sometimes a woman will think, I am pregnant, so I think I am pregnant because I am feeling this, I am feeling that. And I just see this spotting for maybe 1 or 2 days and that is it. I think I am pregnant, but sometimes it's not pregnancy. There's another thing that can cause it. The thing, they call it lucha. It's a kind of disease or discharge that occurs after giving birth, normally for some women. Now, this one always happens to women who don't born before. If you don't born before, maybe you've had a first child or a second child or a third child that you're trying for another one, it can happen. That you find a blood, either of this color, in your pants when you're menstruating. Okay? Now, tell you what, if something like that happened and you go for a pregnancy test and they tell you you're not pregnant, the thing that normally causes it is hormone imbalance, which means your estrogen is either lower. You know, the estrogen dominance is the thing that makes this thing. It's either lower. So go for a hormone profile if you're getting any of these 2 blood. Go and run a hormone profile test. It is very important. I always tell you ladies, no stingy reach the place of checking your hormones out. Do not be stingy to that level. Some women suffer from hormone problem and they've taken everything in this life, running from one place to another, going to buy this and buy that, going to see this pastor, taking this, go to hospital, but still yet no solution. Your hormone can be the problem. All right, so let's just remove that one. Another one that another color of blood. Where is that color? Say where I write before grand. Yeah, where are they? My printer is not even printing well. I wanted to print these colors for you ladies, but my printer, it just make this is so embarrassing. Anyway, let's use the color. The colors are not, they are not showing well. Another color of blood that you have to check out is when your blood is bright red. Now, bright red is is a fresh blood flow, all right? A period may start with bright red. You might start seeing something like a period at the bright red. Now, I'll tell you what, usually, all right, spotting between menstruation may be a sign of STD. Now, I'll tell you what, that bright red, some women see it between their menstruation, which means they might finish menstruating this week, okay? They might finish menstruating this week. And maybe you are not treating ovarian cyst or you're not treating anything. Another menstruation will start 2 weeks later. Bam. In 2 weeks, you get another one. For you say, okay, fine. How will I calculate my ovulation? Darling, you can never ovulate. Because if you see your menstruation lower than 21 days, 21 days in the sense that you have to start counting from the day the menstruation starts to the next month when it will end. So if you count it from maybe your menstruation start day 6 to the next month day 6 and is lower than 21 days, it's a red flag for things like STD, all right? Gonorrhea, STD na gonorrhea, chlamydia, na another one. Fibroid, women who get this kind of thing, fibroid. You know, fibroid is very common. My son don't start to. I thought I was free today. Don't worry, bring him. Come here. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Come on, it's okay. It's like you want to sleep. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mama is here. Come here. Take it. We'll go do one. Anyway. Are you okay? You want to sleep? Are you tired? You know, no vessel. That is why it fits mom. The mama side. Now, if you see your menstruation 2 times in a month, which means after 2 weeks, one come outside, or maybe after 1 week, another one come outside, darling, it can be a sign. And tell you what, these menstruations are always heavy. They are always heavy. In the sense that after that 2 weeks, when you menstruate the other way, go you just start. It will be as if you're just seeing a new one. Some people will think, oh, it is that blockage that I have inside that is coming outside. It is a lie. It ain't blockage. It is not any form of blockage. Rather, you have STD. Some people will say, oh, why would this thing happen to me? I just finished treating infection. And so what? If you finish treating infection, especially infection that you treat, you did not treat it for at least 1 month or so, and you did not balance your hormone, expect it to come back again. Some people will treat infection, some people will know that they have infection and they will not even treat it at all. They will just leave it there. And they still expect pregnancy thing to happen. I understand that some women will go ahead and insert garlic in their vagina so that they treat infection. Who told you that how garlic works for infection? Do you know inserting garlic in your vagina can cause you scarring of the tissue or inflammation? You know how very powerful garlic is. If you have STD, gonorrhea, any form of this, you need a very strong antibiotic. Not putting garlic inside. Sometimes I go sit down and I go reason and say, okay, fine. I understand that women are desperate. I understand that they want to get pregnant. But would you really use your hand and add to your own problem? Would you? All right? So if you have a bright blood that comes maybe 2 times in a week, or is heavier, or is... Tell you what, apart from it being heavy, some people will even see their menstruation for 1 month continual. Like non-stop. Every day the thing they come outside. Every day they come outside. For 1 month throughout. That one is mostly the sign of fibroid. Fibroids that are bigger. Because some women would have fibroid and they don't even give a fuck because they just say, your doctor tell you, oh, you have fibroid. Okay, it's not going to disturb you from getting pregnant. You just go home and try. And you too, you go home. You go sit down, relax leg for grants. They say, it will not stop me. You don't know that there are some things you are supposed to eat. And there are some things you are not supposed to eat. There are some things you are supposed to do. And some things you are not supposed to do. You go home and you relax. You think it's still the same size. You know the big past the way it did before. Tell you what, if you are that type, listen to me right now. If you've been feeding your fibroid with a lot of estrogen, a lot of carbohydrate, expect them to grow bigger. If you have a menstruation that has started giving you trouble right now, or you continue to menstruate every day non-stop, it is the symptoms of the fibroid. It is the symptoms of the fibroid. Now, before I jump to another part, I just want to quickly say this thing about fibroid. Maybe I'll take it for another topic another day, but I'll just quickly say this. If you have fibroid, after any form, because some women will go and do operation, no, yes, they do operation. I wouldn't blame them. But after the operation, make sure you balance your hormone. Because if you don't balance your hormone, your menstruation might not even come outside. Women are still suffering from it. They'll say, I went to the hospital, my doctor said I should do fibroid operation. I do the operation, till now I've not seen my menstruation. You will not see your menstruation if your hormones are not balanced. Because your body still feels the same way that it's feeling before. Your body is still experiencing that high estrogen that you're giving it. That's why some women will go and do the operation. 1 year later, they still go back there and say the fibroid is growing again. The fibroid is growing again. And what do? You won't go back to operation. Would that solve your problem? All right. So let me just quickly. Now, another color of blood. This boy is sleepy. Thank you, Jesus. In fact, God loving her today. God loving her today. God loving her today. Now, tell you what. I just want to quickly say this if I jump to another color of blood. This bright blood I'm talking about, and all this chlamydia, fibroid, gonorrhea that I'm just talking about. If you have anyone, if you've been told that you have these things, ladies, please go and treat it. Because if you don't treat this thing can even cause cervical cancer. When you start having that heavy period, you start having period that last longer than normal, which is 5 to 7 days. If you start having bleeding when you're meeting your husband, which means the man, he never took the thing inside, before you know everywhere done full of blood. If you start having foul smell, discharge, the smell of your discharge, you know, see, let me tell you something. Woman body no dey dry. That one that's what my grandmama talk am, and that's true. Woman body no supposed dry. But that word where I say woman body not supposed dry does not mean you have to receive a discharge that is smelly. Does not mean you have to have a discharge that comes out and the color is something else. Alright, so if you have a discharge that is smelly, it's a sign that it's cervical cancer. If you have that pain at the lower back, that's down, after your waist, now just down. You get that pain or pelvic pain, under your pelvic or leg pain, it's a sign. You know they feed a chop again, you just they lose weight when you know they do weight loss. It's a sign. Alright? So if you have any of these things, ladies, go and take care of it. Now let's talk about pink blood. Where is that my pink color? My beautiful, beautiful pink. Now this one I see. Alright. Now, pink blood. Pink blood, alright, is of different type. But I'm just going to try to explain as much as I can. Now, some women might, during their menstruation, they might see something like this. This one is mixed with cervical mucus and with blood. This kind of women are women who ovulate during their menstruation. Now, some women will say, is it possible? Yes, it's possible. It's possible for you to ovulate, release egg when you're bleeding one out. The bleeding does not chase the egg you're releasing out, but at the same time, it's not good. You can use it to get pregnant if your husband is that type that is not irritated, all right? If you be the type where we say no send, you know, say some men they say, now my wife body I no send, but some other men they craze. Now me you won't go give that in, they can swear for you. Men are different, but if your husband is that type that is not irritated with anything, you can actually meet your man at that time and get pregnant, because yes, you can release egg when you're menstruating. Most of these women, after seeing this kind of blood, all right, they will now start tracking themselves. They will start tracking themselves. They will track. Everything will be negative. You go hospital, go tell you, there is nothing wrong with you. Maybe it's pelvic scan you go for, because most of these women don't go for hormone profile. If you go for hormone profile, they'll tell you your estrogen is low, estradiol. is low. Most of these women don't go for hormone profile. It's just pelvic scan. Now, when you go for pelvic scan, they tell you everything is fine. There is nothing wrong with you. You're just perfectly okay. And then you go home and track, nothing. Did you know they show through line? You know they show ovulation date. You are releasing egg the day you are menstruating. You are releasing egg the day you're menstruating. And tell you what, all you need to do is balance your hormone. Because if your estrogen is low, your estradiol is low, it's a hormone imbalance. You just need to balance it. All right. Now let's go to another one. Now, continuation from the pink blood. The pink blood, okay, tell you what, some women don't even get it during their menstruation. Some get it during the menstruation, some don't. The ones that get into during the menstruation are the ones that ovulate during their menstruation. But if you get it after you meet your husband, just as colored, like after you and your husband in a don't rapport, I don't say we they understand each other now. We are all adults. So if I talk like that, I understand. Say I get children here. Who could use that? After you and your husband don't rapport and I don't do finish, then you notice this kind of blood coming out from your body. Oh, this boy is not staying well. Oh, sorry. Okay. If you notice something like this boy is not staying well, babe. Can you help me with him, please? This place is so tight for him. Sorry. Okay. Because here he's not sleeping very comfortable. Thank you. Pardon me, I won't quiet. I don't want shots for the go. Okay. Now, if you notice something like this after you meet your husband, all right, it's another sign. Now, one of the signs is you have a little tear when you're meeting him. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Not be every time woman, they enjoy sex. Some women have dry vagina. You know, dry vagina is a sickness. Let me be frank with you ladies. When you have dry vagina, it's a sickness. It does not mean that you don't like the man. It does not mean that you don't love your husband anymore. It just means you having a hormone problem. So every time your man meets you, every time you guys have an intercourse, you can have a tear. Some women will say, okay, what if that thing where they use, or whether there's something Goya, something, where they put for body? Yes, it would help you. It will make the place slippery. Does it solve your problem? No. Does it cure it? No. Because still yet, if you don't balance your hormone, the problem will still be there. So every time you meet your husband, maybe when you were dating, the thing was very enjoyable. And that is because your body still there the way it still be. You understand? Your body still there fresh. The woman never starts with a chop. They add more weight because becoming overweight can cause you to have dry vagina. Women who have menopausal symptoms, 40 years, you can have dry vagina. So don't think dry vagina is for older women. No, even if you be 20 years old and your weight is over than your body, which means your BMI is irregular. You know, not say now the body weight, they measure the height, they calculate the BMI. If it's irregular, tell you what, you have chances of having it. So when you have dry vagina and you meet your husband and you find just this kind of pink blood, darling, it's a sign that you have a dry vagina. All right, now let's jump to the next one, orange color. Man, I try for these colors, like this, maybe not orangey like this, but something a little bit similar. Ladies, may I help me share this video? Waiting now, I'm sure some people are watching me now and they're not even sharing. Like tomorrow, I am going to be picking the names of the ladies I'll be working with. Okay, this month, like I said before I started teaching, this month is not going to be the usual way for the fertility challenge, which means women would have to get their things and then join in the fertility challenge. No, this month I will be picking the women, and I'm going to be picking from the ladies who share my video. Tell you what, those people are they are my supporters. Now, person will share your video and I want your success. I will be picking names from there. As you ladies know, I usually do 20 women every month. All right. But this month we'll be doing more than 20. Out of the 20 women we did last month, you ladies see how many? See, Bele. March was a good month. Women were just getting pregnant everywhere. So this month I will just be picking the names of my sharers. And I will not be doing 20 names, but 30 names. So tomorrow, watch out for your name. If your name is inside, you send me a message on WhatsApp. I have the group ready. We just put in the group. And remember, ladies, how I do this thing. Make people not to say, I'm not telling, I'm not talking. Remember how I do this challenge thing. All you need to do, one, you have to make sure you are okay. If you're not okay, if you have a hormone problem, you have to get your things for your hormone to balance. All right, I'll show you ladies that later. I'm coming, I'll show that to you later. If you have to lose weight, you know I always tell you your weight should be from that 70 kg, so your BMI is not irregular. There is nothing hindering you from getting pregnant. If you are going to lose weight, you lose weight. Okay, you have to get your kits for the weight loss. I'll still show you ladies that one. Then, if you're the type that you don't have any of this problem, you get your fertility extra kit. All right, with that, you're good to go. My own is just to give you a support. Now, I'll tell you what, when you've gotten your things, we'll put you in the group. We tell you what to eat, what you don't have to eat, what you have to do, like we give you exercise. All right, it's not that kind of your normal gym exercise. No, there are things you lie down on the floor and it's like a fertility massage, but in the house. There's a way you do your movements with your leg. If your husband can't, there's a way you tell him to help you massage the thing. Okay, they do these things in our old women house, but life does civilize. You can actually do it in your home. Anyway, you do this and then you're good to go. I will be personally calculating your ovulation, which means giving you that date you release egg. That particular date, in the particular hour when you need to meet the man. And then I will also tell you things you're going to eat 2 weeks after you do your ovulation. Because some women, now they use their hand, they spoil their thing by themselves. They go ovulate, they go release egg, they go meet their man. Conception will happen. But what they eat 2 weeks for that way to see if they are pregnant or not is what they use in destroying their own hands. Now, waiting that they use, that 2 weeks wait, which is very important. Some women, maybe they have some kind of hot uterus. Instead of them to eat some kind of things that contain folate. Anyone will pass their phone, they go just chop them. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Then when they chop and finish, before you know, menstruation might take time. Oh, you might not see your menstruation 3 days, 4 days, 1 week. You think you're pregnant. The second week, boom, the menstruation. It is what you ate that 2 weeks that affects you. It takes an egg, all right? It takes an egg 1 week to move from the endocrine ward to the uterus where they go see and for scan. 1 week. And that's what they tell you. Take 1 week. Wait, now that 1 week we go to move. By the time the movement is through, you have 1 week to allow the egg settle. And then you find your HCG, hormone, high. You do a urine test and the thing come, boom, positive. Some of my ladies do tests 5 days after their menstruation. And you get the result. The red line and probably a little bit lighter because the HCG level is not so high yet. But tell you what, if you eat right and do things right, no matter, even if na 2 days you miss your menstruation, you get a result. You get a result. All right? So, like I said before, I am going to be picking ladies from people who share. This month is not everybody that is going to join. I'm so sorry, but it's not going to be free for everybody. I'm not going to do it. I cannot leave all these ladies who are sharing my video here and there. There are people who have been following me for over 2 years. And every time I come live, they are like always there. Before you know, they are sharing, they are sharing. All right, so I'll be picking names. So watch out tomorrow for your name. If you are in it, you just send me a message on my WhatsApp. I'll add you to the group and make sure you know exactly what your problem is. All right, so you get the things you need to get and then I'll put you through. It's a 1 month thing. After this month of April, we'll be doing another one at May. After the month of May, we'll be doing another one at June. After the month of June, July, you know, we do it every month. So anyway, let me just continue with this thing I'm teaching. Now, I've talked about the black blood, I've talked about the pink blood, I've talked about the brown blood, I've talked about the dark red blood. Right now, we're talking about the orange blood. All right? Now, tell you what, orange blood or discharge may indicate something like, what do they call it? No, not that. A kind of bacterial infection, yeah. When you have an orange discharge, it means you have bacterial infection. Okay? An orange discharge, it cannot practically be like this color. maybe a little bit, how will I put it? I don't have anything that indicates it. But when you have something like this, not that you have some kind of bacterial infection. It is not you having hormone problem. It is not you getting pregnant. It is bacterial infection, and you want to treat it immediately. If you have your normal blood of menstruation, your normal blood every month, coming every month, and this month it turned to this color, go do test. Go and run a test. It is very important, because the longer you leave it, the more it gets worse. All right? So know that orange blood is not something you joke with. It's not something funny. Do not have it. When you see it, boom, quickly go check out. All right? Now, the gray color, there is a gray color of discharge. I wouldn't call it menstruation, because menstruation, you don't get gray. But some women at that particular time of the month when they are supposed to be menstruating, they get this kind of thing. Like it could be like gari. You know, if you know gari now, when you soak gari inside water, when the water don't come dry, come out finish, that shafi kind of thing, that is how it will look like. That's the texture, okay? Not the color, but the texture. The color will be like this, but the texture is like that. Now, why do women get this this kind of thing? It means that you have an imbalance of so I'll explain this. Now, you see every woman vagina, you have this bacteria in it, okay? This bacteria, if not handled carefully, it can cause you candidiasis and other kind of infection, okay? Now, tell you what, women who irregulate their pH, you know, vagina has a pH of that 7, maximum 8. If you irregulate it using scented soap, say you want make your vagina the scent, make your guy look and make it just smell and make it the scent, you have chances of having a problem like this. When the pH of your vagina become imbalanced, you see that good bacteria where they good, it go turn to venom for you. You start having symptoms like itching. Itching, say you dey scratch. You start having symptoms like that. You start having that foul smell coming out from your vagina. You start having painful menstruation. Okay? So if you have this type of discharge, instead of your blood to come at the ending of the month, it can't come this one. Darling, you have to get it treated quickly as possible. Use antibiotic, because it's antibiotic you use in treating it. All right? Use antibiotic. And another thing, some women who are pregnant can even have this kind of discharge. Okay? Some women who are pregnant, yes, it happens. Some women, when they get belly, they're going to see this white discharge come off of their body. You know, it's normal that you get that discharge. But the minute you start having itching, darling, don't just sit down there. Because some women will say, it's a sign of pregnancy. Nah, lie. It is not a sign of pregnancy. Having infection when you're pregnant can cause you to have miscarriage. It can cause miscarriage. So quickly go to your gynecologist and get a good antibiotic and sort it out. Do not self-treat yourself if you're pregnant with antibiotic. Do not. I'll repeat it again. Do not self-treat yourself with antibiotic if you're pregnant, because it can be very harmful to you. I understand some women will send me a message, oh my baby. Oh, I am feeling so down. You're feeling so down. When you carry antibiotic, put for mouth, they go ask people for group, hey, please, what can I use? What can I do this? What can I do that? When you drink antibiotic, what do you think would come out of it? So women become stingy with themselves. Where they're going to find, how will I put it? Help from outside. See, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you something. When you are pregnant or you have a newborn baby, you don't put their life at risk. If you have a discharge of this color and you're pregnant, you should go to the hospital immediately. Don't ask people, what will I use? What will I use? If they prescribe you something just because of your own ignorance, they prescribe you something, you use them, you can't get miscarriage. You got to blame God. It's not clear here. I'm going to explain again. Since I go explain now. Now, I said, this kind of discharge, you can have it, all right? Some women can have it. It's a sign of you having bacterial infection. But at the same time, other women who are pregnant, if you're pregnant, you can still get it. Women who are pregnant, you can get discharge. It is normal. But the minute it turns to this gray color here, then it's not okay. It is not okay, especially when you start feeling itching and you start seeing that your vulva are swollen. Because having infection and being pregnant, it is not good. It can cause you to have miscarriage. It can cause you to have miscarriage. All right? So I hope I've been able to explain it. Now, what I was trying to explain before was some women in our group, because we do have a Facebook group, all right? Some women in our group who would be asking, what can I use? What can I use? Maybe they have this kind of symptoms of itching around the vulva. They have this kind of color of menstruation. You understand? And they continue to ask, what can you use? Now, what I'm trying to say is that do not ask people what you can use when you're pregnant and you have infection. Because they can prescribe to you an antibiotic, all right? You know, they're not the doctor. They cannot even know if you're pregnant or not. You, with your own sense, will go buy antibiotic. And using antibiotic when you're pregnant, that's self-care medication, without knowing which one to use, can cause miscarriage. That is exactly what I'm trying to explain. So I hope you ladies understand what I'm saying here. Do not self-treat yourself with antibiotic. Don't take antibiotic because my friend said she used it and it worked for her. All right? So I hope I don't explain now. I'm sure it's more explanatory like that. I have been able to to say, oh, we have questions here. Ladies, I am going to come back to your questions. So just hang on a minute. There are so many questions here, but I'll come back to it. Now, the final one that we have to talk about before I take questions. I really want to take questions because I'm kind of tired. Okay? It's clot in menstruation. When you have this big clot in your menstruation. I understand that some women would think, okay, maybe it's what is blocking them from getting pregnant that they are getting. Having clots in your menstruation is not good, especially when it's every month. If you start noticing few months earlier, or maybe 2 months ago or 3 months ago, that your menstruation that does not usually come with clot start coming with this big giant blood. Some people will feel it when the thing is coming outside. They'll just be boom inside their pad. Feel like, what's with that? When your menstruation start coming with clots every month, it's a sign of hormone imbalance. It's a sign of uterine adhesion also, which can also cause hormone imbalance. It's a sign of you having scarring of the tissue likewise. So if you notice that, now let me explain this. You know, the clot I am talking about is not a clot of just a drop like this, because if you are menstruating, it is normal that you see some kind of thing like skin. Not skin, but, you know, it's like a shell that comes out of an egg. That kind of white shell, you see it there. No, not that type. The clot I'm talking about is like when you cut a liver. You know liver meat now? Liver. Fresh liver. When you cut liver, cut and small. That kind of clot. That is what I mean. When you're having clot every month in your menstruation, it is not good. It is not a good one. It is not fibroid coming out. Because some women will say, I have fibroid. It is that fibroid coming out. It is not a fibroid coming out. Your fibroid don't come out that way. All right? So if you have it, go and run a hormone profile test. But if it just happens 1 or 2 times in a month and that is it, then it could be a little bit of stress or a little bit of what you're eating that month that is not healthy. You know, I always tell you ladies, what you eat reflects in your body after 30 days. What you eat, it will reflect. You see, as your body is releasing egg after 30 days, what you eat would reflect in your menstruation likewise. Everything you eat after 30 days will reflect on your egg, the quality of your egg. It will reflect on your fertility, because every month you have a chances of getting pregnant. And some people have been trying for 9, 10, 15 years. They've been trying for so long. If you don't watch your menstruation, if you don't know how many days cycle you have, if you don't know if you ovulate or not, darling, it's going to be a problem. All right, so that's the reason why I came to teach this. Let's see, let's take questions. What?
I hit my leg.
Sorry, go and sit down. Sorry. All right, let's take questions. We've got some questions here. I just want to free time for questions before my son will wake up. Let's see. Let's go back to the beginning. The beginning. Okay. Ladies, before I take questions, please, if you're a new member, a new follower, please, we do take questions after teaching, all right? It's like it's school. This is like your fertility school. So please feel free to ask your question, even not pertaining to what I said, maybe pertaining to something else. Feel free to ask any question, all right? Okay, so let's start question here. Please, sis, I always feel heat in my stomach every time. What really causes it and solution for it? Now, if you're feeling heat in your tummy, then it could be that you're having what they call hot womb, hot uterus. Anyway you call it. But anyway, it's the same thing. Hot womb or hot uterus. There are chances. Now, if you're feeling it before your menstruation or after your menstruation, it's definitely not good. And it could be a sign of your hormones, so you want to take care of your hormones. Now, talking about hormones, all right, talking about hormone balancing. Now, when women ask me, what should I use in balancing my hormone? This is what I always advise women to use in balancing your hormone. Because what you don't eat is what causes your hormone to be imbalanced. Now, waiting, you know, they give your cells chop. Take, for example, a car. A car. You know, put engine oil for the motor. You think say the motor go move? Even if you like, you put the best petrol. You put the water coming from the fountain of somewhere. The car would not move. It will knock down. You break down the engine. That's how a body is. So it is what you are not eating that is making you have hormone imbalance. Why do African women suffer from hormone imbalance a lot? Because we tend to eat more of carbohydrates. You see me, I be swallow fan. No? I love swallow. In fact, not talk. I like swallow. But I found out that there are more healthy ways to eat swallow than just eating pounded yam and gari, which are full of starch. You eating too much of carbohydrate can cause you to be anemic. It is a normal sickness for we that comes to Europe. Every black woman that goes to the hospital, the first thing they will tell you is, you are short of iron. Yes, it's true. Because of what we eat. The reason why we get hormone imbalance is because we don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. Many of us tend to relax on folic acid as the thing. Folic acid. You know that folic acid where you take a synthetic one. There are chemicals mixed upon chemicals and you're swallowing them. And maybe that when you're even eating, it is not the amount you need. Because tell you what, there's folic acid for a woman of 20s. There's folic acid for a woman of 40s. There is the mg you have to take. Maybe it's not enough. Some women take synthetic folic acid for one year and still nothing happens. Maybe the mg is not enough. If you're taking synthetic folic acid for 1 year and it's not the normal mg you're supposed to take, it's like you're taking it for half months. So what do? Eat the normal things you're supposed to eat. If you eat one plate of salad, you see that salad. Ila, get that from there. Now, close that door. Close that door. Get out. Please, close that door. I don't want my noise to wake him up. Thank you. So I have time to do this teaching because my son is sleeping and I know now. If my guy wake up, I got to dive out. If you eat one plate of salad with 3 round tomato, only tomato with salad, olive oil, you are eating 800 mg of folic acid. Because salad, they contain folate. That thing you're going around looking for folic acid, they are inside your vegetables. Now, scientifically, they tell us to eat 15 portions of fruits and vegetables per day, which is something that we cannot eat. That is the truth. 15 portions in the sense that you eat for the vegetables, asparagus, lettuce, cabbage, cucumber. You understand? 15 different ones, but in their own portions. How possible is that? We cannot. Many of us go say, why not be goat? I go they chop vegetable. But you don't know that when you don't eat them, they actually make your cells, your immune system fall. Now, getting this would help you. Here we have vegetables, all right? This one contains vegetables, and it contains vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, that is beta carotene, okay? Carrots, parsley, broccoli, spinach, tomato, garlic, okay? There are so many things, and there's also one thing they call spirulina. Spirulina is something that helps women with ovulation. Women who don't see cervical mucus. If you're not seeing your cervical mucus, it just means that maybe your estrogen is low. You're having hormone problem. Spirulina is something that helps with it. So taking this, you are not only balancing your hormone, but you are also helping your egg, your ovulation, your egg to be released through that fallopian tube. Eating one of these, you are taking 15 portions of vegetable, something that most of us cannot eat. Most of us don't even eat vegetables for 1 month. It is only the day we go to party we remember to eat salad. It's not that we don't have the money to buy it, but it's just that it's not our style of eating. It is not our taste. But we are suffering for meat. You've been trying to conceive for years. Nothing is happening. You've been treating prolactin issue. Some women who get hormone imbalance, prolactin issue, they treat, use Bomegon, Palodel, and still yet, when you stop the thing, boom, the discharge is coming out again. You're suffering from it again. Why? Because the synthetic things will do what they have to do for the period of time, and your hormones will still be imbalanced because you're still not eating the same things you're supposed to eat. So taking one from these, you're getting 15 portions. This one is berries. This is 15 different berries. 15 different berries inside. Berries does not only help your hormone, but also help your egg quality. Many women who are trying to get pregnant, that they've done everything. They don't do IVF 10 times, but still the thing is not functioning. Why? The quality of your egg is everything. You know, I always use this old layer as an example. I don't know why I like to use old layer, but I just always see it like the stomach of a woman because they are like female. You see old layer, if you kill an old layer, many of us have killed an old layer. When you open the old layer in the tummy, you find, if you're very lucky, you find out one egg that is about to release. Maybe the minute you release that egg, you'll come hard. You find out that there's another small ones. There are even some that are very tiny inside. Most of us will give out our husbands out of respect, saying that they're supposed to drop. This is our African mentality. Most of us give it to the men, right? We'll put it, we'll put the kidney, we'll put this in a man food. I don't criticize my culture, okay? It's not that I'm criticizing it, but I'm just trying to explain something here. You see that one that is matured outside. It is the one that the quality is okay. That the chicken is supposed to release. You see the other ones that are small. It's the one that the qualities are not yet okay. So many women release egg and the quality is not okay. The quality, it is not enough to form a baby. Many women who even use the egg quality to form a baby later suffer from things like the baby is not developing. The baby will just end in the middle. It not go develop. And then they will tell you, Madam, you have no choice, so go and flush it. So are you getting me? You need the quality of your egg to be good. If you're using this, you're not only balancing your hormone, but you're also boosting the quality of your egg. Now we have this one, which is the last one. This one, it contains fruits. 15 different kind of fruits. It's not the same thing with the berries. So berries is berries. There are different kind of berries. Berries that don't even grow in Africa. Many of them know. Now only strawberry and blueberry I don't see. I never see any of that one. But there are different kind of berries. There are some berries that grow in the bush. There are some berries where they grow for bush. That's what it is. So this one is fruit. Okay, 15 different kind of fruits, which is apple, you have orange, you have pineapple, you have peach, you have mango, you have prunier. I was showing prunier the other day and people were like, is this apple? It's an apple. You get that from there now. You guys are making it. No, leave them, please. It's not apple. It's prunier. It's a kind of fruit that grows. And it contains a lot of vitamin C. Okay? So using this to boost your immune system. Immune system is everything. You see virus that is spreading around. My daughter went to bring the prunier for me. These children, they don't go keep us. Okay. You want me to show them what prunier is? This is prunier. Oh, ladies who are asking prunier, see her here. My daughter went to bring it for me. Now, you know this virus that is spreading around. They'll tell you, wash your hand, keep safe distance. But one thing they are not saying is your immune system. Because, tell you what, we try to be safe as much as possible. But at the same time, you don't know what can happen. Incubation is 14 days. You don't know if the person you've met before had it before. If you are the type that have a low immune system, you go suffer ramo. You would hear it. And many of us don't even boost we know the boost them. Immune system. Fruit and vegetable. I beg. We go market to go buy turkey, egg or shaki. Pomo. Even chicken. But we not go buy vegetable. We go buy all these things, we not go buy vegetable. How are you helping? How are you helping yourself? Right now, even your kids need it. Your children need it. Not that because I say, okay, I find another picking, you abandon the first one. If you know they feed that well, for this kind of season, it is dangerous. You need to give your family fruits and vegetables. Hormone problem here, hormone problem them. Fruits and vegetables. A man who has a testosterone problem, which is you understand, the thing not they stand. The thing not they stand. Fruits and vegetables. Why? Because fruits and vegetables will help and battle that oxidative stress. You know why men they get testosterone problem? Now because of stress. From fruits and vegetables, you have something to help you battle your oxidative stress. Practically, your immune system is the thing that helps you battle everything in your body. Your immune system is the engine that starts the car in your body. If your immune is low, you lose energy. That's how this thing works. All right, guy. I don't use one question, talk, tire, oh, Jesus. I bet we could go forward. I'm sure there are some questions here. Chineke. Okay. Now, darling, like I said, go and balance your hormone, all right? Try to balance your hormone. I'm ovulating now and I'm having cramps. Is it okay? Yes, it's okay, darling. Symptoms of ovulation is you having pain from one side, your right or your left side of your abdomen. Okay, it is just the symptoms. It means you are releasing egg either today or this night. So if you have signs, darling, test yourself. You see coronavirus today now. In fact, come up for this show, me you go meet your man. You go and meet him. Go and do from back. I'm not going to put a lie. I don't say you understand what they talk. I'll say you get the point. Now let's see. Good afternoon, sis. My menses is very black after miscarriage. My menses is very black after miscarriage. Yeah. Now I'll tell you what, it is the old blood. But at the same time, after you miscarry, please try to balance your hormone. Because your body will still feel that pregnancy, especially if your pregnancy has not gotten to 9 months. Your body will still feel it and carry it through. If you don't bring the hormone back to normal, you still get those smells. You understand? You get smells. Some people's breasts still get heavy. Some people's breasts start bringing milk. That's where their prolactin issue starts from. You see, if a woman gets pregnant like this, your breast will start forming its own to get ready to breastfeed. If miscarriage happened or something happened on the way and you don't have the opportunity to breastfeed this child, you have to bring your body back to the way it is. Balance yourself. Okay, just get these capsules. It would help you. For those people who are in Europe, if you are in Europe, in US, in UK, in Dubai, Malaysia, you send me a message and I'll give you the link. All right, it's how will I put it? For those people in those countries, you're very lucky because you can pay on instrumental. You get the link, you can pay little by little. So if you are a salary earner, you order and you'll be paying little by little for 4 months. All right, so send me a message on my number. Let me call my WhatsApp number if I take more questions. My number is +39. Put the plus on the front because of the Europe this thing, or you not get it on WhatsApp. So plus 393273116994. I'll call it again. Plus 393273116994. All right, that's the number. How do I balance my hormones, please? Okay, I just said it. Get these capsules, just plus 3 capsules, premium capsules that would help you. Okay? Now, please, my menses only last for 3 days, and you said it's not good. What should I do? That's a good question. I almost forgot. Because I did jump. I try to, as much as possible, try to summarize everything because I don't have time. Don't worry, ladies. You see, when my son starts going to school now, hey, I will get enough time. We will do live video for 2 hours, no problem. Because now let me go their house then. When they don't start school, hey, Chineke, make us see what you want to pursue me. In fact, I go chat for fun of live video with him. I mean, no worry. Okay, but for now, I'm just trying to like jump and see how I can do it. Okay, now let's answer this. For people who have 3 days menstruation, like I said, it's not good. You want to have your menstruation to be 5 to 7 days. Anything below, it's not working. This is what you do. Go and get maca powder. Maca powder would help you. Okay? For those people who are in Nigeria, send me a message. I'll give you the number of the person who sells an original maca powder. That's a maca powder that I trust. Not a maca powder you put in water and it will be flowing. You know, because of people knowing the uses of maca powder, and maca powder works for a lot of things. There are different fake outside. I can't hear say maca powder that they produce and they sell for Nigeria. We ain't for grow. Maca powder only grows in cold places, and it grows in 2 places in the entire world. So if they tell you made in Nigeria, ask them, help me ask them where snow day for Nigeria. I understand one lady sent me a message that the maca powder she bought, she took it inside water, she pour water, the thing they float. I beg, ladies, make I drink my medicine, make it a no verse. I never drink my medicine. I even bring a coin here, I don't drink it. She said she bought the maca powder and the thing was flowing on top of water. The thing no grease there. Only God know which kind of powder be that one. And I also understand that some people say there is red maca powder, there is black maca powder. Maca powder is one. There is no red, there is no black, there is no green. It is one. It's a spices from a particular place in the world, a country in the world, but not that is a medicine something. It's just their own spices. But since it's treating a lot of things, the world has now turned it to, you know, something else. So please, if you are in Nigeria and you want to get maca powder, send me a message and I'll give you the number for the lady. When I know this, I got to do my medicine. Even me, I am taking it because I am breastfeeding and I don't want my hormones to be imbalanced. I am someone who, if I don't balance my hormone, I start having hair loss, I start having skin problem. You know, some women, after they give birth, they have this pimple on their face. They notice that their hair is breaking. Now, see, my hair, I pack it like this. I took it inside, all right? My hair is very long. They notice that their hair is breaking, their skin. I am someone who don't use foundation. The only makeup you see in my face is this. Nothing more. I don't use foundation. After this, my lip glows and boom, I'm out of the house. I don't get time for all this. But tell you what, if you're balancing your hormone, all right, if you're balancing it, then you don't have any of those problems. Because you see, that vitamin E, your doctor tell you to go and get. It's because of your egg, your cells. You are taking all this, you have vitamin E, you have folic acid inside, but at least they are natural. All right, they are natural. You know what you're taking. Okay, so before I take another question, please, make no verse. I got to drink my medicine. I know you forget my own too, I don't forget. All right. Now some people will say, why is this woman opening it? Yes, I don't like capsules. That's true. But I like to open it. It's just the content inside you need. You don't need the plastic anyway. So, I like to open it. You just stir. Look at the color in there. It does not taste bad. So, it's not something that is bitter. Okay, it's not bitter. You just stir. Allow it to dissolve a little bit and then you drink it. And you're good to go. Okay, so for that lady who asked that question, please get marker powder. If you're in Nigeria, send me a message. I'll give you the lady number that I know is getting from Europe. Yeah, I know we actually get them from. All right. Now, if you are in Europe, you send me a message. I'll tell you the one that is very good. Okay. Let's see. Please, how long does it take for a lady to fall pregnant after treating PID? And what can a lady take to boost her chances of being pregnant after treatment? Okay, now, tell you what, if you treat pelvic inflammatory disease, I don't know how long you've treated it, as long as you know that your hormones are balanced and everything is okay, you want to use fertility extra kit. I don't have fertility extra kits here, but... all right, now, I'll just explain what fertility extra kit is. Fertility extra kit contains 4 things. These 4 things, you're going to use one during your menstruation to help you boost your FSH. You use one after your menstruation to help you boost your egg, all right, in order to release more than 1 egg. You see, women who get pregnant with twins is because they release more than 1 egg, all right? Or maybe even one that can be formed into 2 to make identical twin. The ones that release more than 1, their children are not identical, they're not identical twin. So you have one that you use after your menstruation for that. You have the fertility lubricant. The lubricant you insert into your vagina 5 minutes before you meet your husband. Women who are suffering from vaginal dryness, this kind of thing is very good for you because when you put it, it is not only you that will feel it though. Even the man self go know waiting in hand touch. He go know. Because when he put the thing inside like this, that's so he go swallow him. As in, it click him like this, they swallow him. You know when you have a dry vagina, when you put the thing, it go just like say they force him. Even some women go they close like the man go say open them now. Eh? You get the point. It's painful, but when you insert the fertility lubricant, it just swallow him. It click him. The man self go he go feel him. Now, not only about the pleasure in it, but also that lubricant, the minute you put it inside your vagina and the man come in it helps the sperm swim faster. Hey, guy, you know, sperm takes 15 minutes to get to the vagina. If you know take 15 minutes, they pass, no problem, it go weak. If breast touch am like this, it don't finish, it go turn to liquefy. Some women, I want to explain something. You see, sperm is like a catfish. Sperm is like catfish. If you put catfish for ground, you go notice say no go survive. But put am for water, it go survive as long as it dey. Now, if you put a sperm inside that kind of liquid, it goes faster. It's like you give it a boost. And then you have the one that you use for that 2 weeks wait. Another thing inside to use for 2 weeks wait that you have to use. Like I told you before, that 2 weeks after conception is everything when you're trying to get pregnant. That 2 weeks, it's everything. It's everything when you're trying to get pregnant. All right? So, use fertility extra kit. It would help you. If you want it, you can send me a message on my number. Someone is saying I should call my number again. All right, my number is +39 +39 32 73 11 6994. I'll call it again. +39 32 73 11 6994. That's my number. All right, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. Now, does it mean that waist pain or pelvic pain is a sign of cervical cancer? Now, it does not practically mean. When I talk about that cervical cancer, I talk about a particular blood that you get. All right, I think I was talking about the pink. No, it was not the pink. I think it's the brown blood. You have to get that color of blood. Okay? And having the pain, the fever, the odor, okay, that discharge you get, the smell, the one that smells like fish, rotten fish. Some people, they are discharged like this. You cannot stand close. You think they have body odor, but it's not body odor. Because some people who put deodorant, they go spray themselves. When they come off a house, they go mix some aboki plus original. But still, the smell does not go away. So you have to get all these other symptoms, all right, to wrap your head around it. It does not really have to be that pelvic pain, because pelvic pain can be related to so many things. Capito? All right. So, but you just said we should share and you're selecting tomorrow. Hey, sis! It's like you're a new follower, all right? This page has been for a long time. I've been even doing this for my profile before I came here. So, there are people who have been following me for a long time. You ladies should not worry. I do this every single month. Every month I'm doing this, all right? Every month. So, you have more chances of being selected. Tell you what, all right? Even next month, I'll still do from people who are sharing, because I cannot leave them aside. They are the ones that share for goodness sake. They are the ones that still come back and tell me, Madam, you're doing a great job. In fact, God bless you. Even if they are not pregnant yet. So why neglect them? I am going to be helping them 247 this time. Alright, so if I pick your name tomorrow, like I said, I'm not doing that number 20 women I do. I'll be doing 30 women this month. Last month we did 20 and almost, I think we had 18 people who got pregnant. So there's still 2 waiting, but we still pray God will answer. Because the menstruation did not come on time. It was not in the distance. So, tell you what, we got 18 pregnant out of 20 last month. That's why I'm so happy. Last month was boom. This month, we're going to do 30. We're not doing 20, we're doing 30 women. So if your name come out, I'll be posting the name in the middle of this night by 12 o'clock. If your name come out, just try to wrap your head and see what you are losing, what your problem is. If you've gone for tests, if they tell you it's hormone problem, know that you're going to get the things to balance your hormone, because you got to balance it to get pregnant. There is no magic around it. All right? And if you have to lose weight, know that you lose weight while you are in the process. You have to get your booster. This is a booster for the weight loss. I did not even show you ladies before. I'm so sorry. All right, now, this is a booster for the weight loss. I'm trying to open this. Now, wow. This is a booster for the weight loss. Okay, you just have to get this. This one is the one you put in the water in the morning when you wake up. You just put it in the water. Just one sachet like this. You put it in the water in the morning. And then you take your smoothie. I do give out smoothie. This smoothie would not only help you lose weight, but also help you boost your fertility. All right, so you do your smoothie, you do your 5 minutes floor exercise every day, and that is it. You see, this process that I do, that's why so many women, after losing weight, they just boom, nabele. You finish losing weight and it's pregnancy. It happens like that. So many of them. If your BMI is high, if you're overweight, you this thing you get in a fashion, it can regulate your BMI. If your body mass index is high, you get what they call primary infertility. All right, so be very careful. Let's see. More questions. I have so many questions. I don't know how I'm going to be. Okay, let's see. Please, how do I balance my hormone? All right, balancing of hormone. This, you have to get these capsules to help you balance your hormone. All right. Can you please talk about dark blood menstruation? Yes, I just talked about it. It was the first thing I talked about, that it can be an old blood, okay? And for some people who get it at the beginning of their menstruation, all right, if you get it on the day your menstruation is about to start. Is he sleeping? Okay. And you're having things like foul smell of this discharge. You're having things like fever. You're having things like difficult urinating, which means you go to the toilet and you cannot pee. You sit down on the toilet. Yes, you can have it. You sit down on the toilet and pee is not coming out. If you're having things like itching or swelling around your vagina, all right, then it's not good. It can be that you have what they call vaginal blockage. Yes, vaginal blockage. Yes. So I hope I've been able to explain that. I want to go down because I have thousands of questions here and I don't know if I can be able to finish it. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So what if the person TTC have the tick discharge a week to menses? Is it a sign of hormone imbalance? Please explain, ma. Okay, now, if you have a tick discharge before your menstruation, all right, which means, how would I put it? I want to explain something here. Tick discharge, if it's like cervical, like egg white, all right, it could be that you have a hormone imbalance or you are ovulating. In the sense that some women will finish menstruating and have 21 days. Take for example, you start seeing your menstruation day one. Day one, all right? And you have 21 days cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 days. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Day 21, you're supposed to see another menstruation, right? Yes, another menstruation. Now, tell you what, if you start seeing cervical mucus, that stretchy thing, if you start seeing that stretchy thing 3 days after your menstruation, is it a week? Okay, it's a week to menstruation. That's what she's saying. Yeah. If you start seeing that one is hormone problem. But if you see the discharge 3 days after your menstruation, you have a 21-day cycle. Your cervical mucus is supposed to come after your menstruation, not before your menstruation. The biggest thing that can happen is you seeing it during your menstruation. Like I said before. Anyway, if you're seeing it before or during your menstruation, it means you have a hormone problem. Even if women get pregnant with it, all right, during your menstruation, it does not guarantee that that baby will stay till 9 months. Because if you have a hormone problem, it can cause you to have miscarriage. All right, so I hope I've been able to just explain it a little bit. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Oh, all right. Hang on, ladies. I don't want to leave my ladies here. This is not fair. I am just taking people watching me from this thing. No, this is not fair now. I have people watching me from my profile and I've not been able to look at their... no wahala. I said it. Okay. Sister, good afternoon. Alright. How to use maca powder if you see your period for just 3 days? Okay, now this is how you use it. You take 1 teaspoon, all right, that baby spoon, not the spoon you use in eating rice. You take 1 teaspoon, you put it inside a cup of lukewarm water. Not hot, not cold. A cup of lukewarm water. Stir it together and drink it. Do it 3 times in a week. Don't go and take the one for capsules though, because if you take the one for capsules, you are still going back to that synthetic thing we talk about. Get the maca powder. It's powder I mentioned. Get the powder. Do not take it in capsules. Because the capsules don't have that more powerful, this thing, like the real thing, the real maca. Alright? So I hope I've been able to explain that. Now let's say, I'm on my period right now, but this month the color is black, which is not usual. Guys, please, your brother is sleeping, not you. Please, money, there. You're older. You should understand now. Please. She has to sit on the chair. Go on the chair. And leave your sister alone. Come on. I'm on my period right now, but this month the color is black, which is not usual. Darling, it could be that you're having hormone problem. You need to go for a hormone profile. All right? Go for a hormone profile test. Are you getting me? How can someone monitor our ovulation? First, you have to know how to calculate your menstrual cycle, the days, which means the day your menstruation starts to the next month, the day it starts. You have to calculate how many days it is. If your days fall at 21 days, you go to the pharmacy, get an ovulation strip. Test yourself the way you test for pregnancy. All right? If you have 21 days cycle, start testing yourself 3 days after your menstruation. When you have to test yourself for 5 days. 5 good days, which means the 3rd day, the 4th day, the 5th day, the 6th day, and the 7 days after your menstruation. Now, when you are testing yourself, you see the 3rd day, all right? The 3rd, there's 5 days. On the 3rd day of the 5th day, you have to do it 2 times in a day. Because some women release egg at just 12 hours. It is only few that release for 24 hours. Only few women. The 12 hours is not when you see that positive test result that the hours start to cancel. No. It could be that you already released the egg. And the egg is on the way. And maybe your husband, they work, their house. You go there wait in the evening. When he come in the evening, we'll do it. In the evening, you do it. The egg is already gone. So, on the 3rd day, test yourself in the morning and in the evening. On the 4th day, test yourself in the morning and in the evening. Do not waste it. Conception is a timing something. I tell people, you got to be a mathematician. You need to follow it with eyes. Because if you blink, it will pass you. And that's how you go take count years. You start from months to years. And you continue to move around. There is nothing wrong with me. Everywhere I go, they tell me I'm okay. It is just you missing that time. That timing. So if you have 21 days cycle, start testing yourself 3 days after your menstruation. If you have 22 days cycle, start testing yourself 4 days after your menstruation. If you have 23 days cycle, start testing yourself 5 days after your menstruation. You have 24 days cycle, start testing yourself 6 days after your menstruation. So on and so forth until you get to 35 days cycle. Make sure your menstruation day cycle is no more than 35 days cycle. Because if it's lower than 21 days cycle and higher than 35 days cycle, you will not ovulate. You will not ovulate. If you like, you count it and follow this mathematics I just tell you. Nothing go come aside. You will not ovulate. Alright? So make sure the timing is okay. And remember, whatever day cycle you have, when you're testing yourself, do it 5 days. On the 3rd day, morning and night. Morning, in the morning when you wake up with your morning urine. In the evening, before you go to sleep around 8 o'clock. So that if the thing show you, sometimes in the morning it will show you 1 line. Then in the evening, it will show you 2 lines. So that when you go to sleep, you and your husband will just do one. The thing will just click. Okay, so let's go to the next question. My new followers, so thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to click on the notification button to get notified when I go live. Because sometimes I can just pop out and do recipe. There's quarantine now. Everybody day house. People day house right now. So I can just pop in anytime. Okay, how much is it? Hey, Moni, I don't like this. Stop treating your sister this way. You go there. Please. No. Leave her alone. Please, how much is it? Okay, it depends on which country you are. That's why I say send me a message on my WhatsApp. Now, ladies, if you're sending me a message on my WhatsApp and you want the capsules or the booster, just specify, okay? Specify that I want the capsules or I want the booster. Because you all know that if you want me to follow you, some people will send me a message, I have to follow them up, they want to get pregnant, they want my advice, they want me to tell them what to do. You know that one is 5,000 naira for consultation and follow-up. It's 5,000 naira and it's payment before anything. So if you want the capsules, just tell me, I want the capsules, you tell me the country you are, I will tell you the amount it is. But if you want me to follow you up in the sense that you have to call me every now and then, I have to tell you what to do, I have to tell you what to get, okay? I have to tell you what to give your husband and all this stuff. You need to pay 5K. It's not just chickenly small 5,000 naira and it's a one-time payment thing. You pay it once and that is it. It's like your gateway fee to my phone. Let's put it that way. All right? Now, let's see if I can get more questions. What you're saying is pure truth. Oh, sis, thank you. Where can I get the berries? Okay, like I said, send me a message on my WhatsApp. Guys, I'll send you to sleep now. If you make me talk again, it's not your brother that is disturbing me, it's you girls. So if you make me talk again, I'll send you to sleep. No, it's time. No, they hear coronavirus saying social distance. Distance. And then they call them. I don't care, even if now this thing, now social distance, is distance. Everybody in your house right now. Nobody is coming to mind. Because I still like my life. Oh. Plus, I'm sure you ladies still want me alive. So, All right, now, sister, for those people who want the capsules, please send me a message on WhatsApp. All right, and just specify that you want the capsules and tell me which country you are. If you are around that Europe and all these places, especially if you are around Europe, US, UK, Malaysia, Dubai, you can pay on instrumental. So you just send me a message, I'll send you the link, and you can order. You just pay small. All right, you will pay small for 4 months. It's more easier that way. Especially we will they Europe, they collect monthly salary. If you want to do it, you do it when the months just end, and then you'll be able to, have money to pay for the rest ones. So if you are around those places, send me a message. But if you are in Nigeria and all these places, please send me a message. I do ship there. I'll help you ship it to you. Okay? Now, money, go and keep it. You guys should go and keep it now. And I'm tired. Sit down and watch it. Please, what's the name of the capsules? It is Juice Plus capsules. Juice Plus premium capsules. If you are trying to get it in Nigeria, go see. These capsules have been here for over 47 years. When I got to Europe here, I got to know them, and tell you what, I have used it on myself before coming outside to tell anybody to use it. These capsules have been here. I have persuaded them for them to take it to Africa. So it will be easier for women, you understand, to pay on instrumental or anybody who wants it. But they say no. They fear our place, but they not go do makey. You go blame them. 47 years in Europe without reaching Africa. It's not a swear. It just got to Dubai last year. Alright, so if you're trying to go and get it in pharmacy, even in Europe here, they don't sell it in pharmacy. It's not something you get in pharmacy because it's not there. These things are fruits and vegetables, not synthetic. You go to the pharmacy to buy your synthetic things. These things are directly from the farm. Directly from the farm. So that's why I say, if you want, send me a message, I will give you the link. Not go say, this one say, she dey sell for house, so this is the only great seller for house. If you want buy am, you go buy am from the link. Or maybe the person where they sell am, now distributor also. Alright? So, hi sis! Sister Dora, it's like I missed your call today. I was live, I think, when you called me. But I'm going to call you back when I'm done. Alright? I have taken the Juice Plus completely before. Should I go for it again? Now, darling, it's not about taking the capsules. It's how you take them. If you have been following me, you will see a recipe I did. And people feel like, Madam, not be the same Juice Plus. Yes, it's the same Juice Plus. But there are some things you do with it. You mix with it. There are some ways you take it. There are some times you take it. Hey, my God, don't wake. Oh, we will soon finish this thing. We will soon finish this video. My yoga is awake. Ciao, papi. You wake up. Huh? Oh, my baby. Come, take it. Wake up. Oh. Okay. Now, I have taken the juice for hair. Sis, like I said, there are ways you take it. There are ways you mix them with smoothie and all that. And tell you what, see, even if you take medicine, all right, if you take medicine maybe for 1 or 2 months and you're that type, what are you looking for? Okay. And you're that type that is not eating fruits and vegetables, you don't expect it to just, boom, work like that. If you know they chop fruits and vegetables before. Your immune might be very low. Your blood might be very low. And you eating this is like you're just starting. So go for it again. Me, self, what they take am. Tell you what, I'm not trying to get pregnant again. I'm not trying to give birth again. But if your eggs are okay, you start noticing from your skin, your hair, your nails, everything. They start showing. Alright? So go for them again. Let's see. Wow, you know it's you. Okay. How of someone consume maca powder in a week? Now, if you're consuming it in a week, it's not bad. If you're using it to treat maybe hormone problem or vaginal dryness and all this stuff, it's not a bad one. But maybe you're just using it on a daily, for menstruation something. All right, you do it 3 times in a week for menstruation. Okay, and do not use it during your menstruation. All right. How do I get maca powder in Italy? Send me a message, sis. I'll tell you the one that is very good. Do not get the capsules. All right, ladies, don't do it. This thing is more, what they call it? They contain all these synthetic things, I beg. I don't do it. All right? Sorry, madam, must someone buy those capsules to balance hormone? Can someone get those fruits from the market? It's exactly what I was trying to explain before. If you want to do fruit, you need 15 different portions of fruit, 15 different portions of berries, 15 different portions of vegetables to balance your hormone. Hey, papi. You need this amount to balance your hormone. If you just go to the market and you buy one apple, one strawberry, and you blend it together, darling, you are not doing anything. You are not doing anything. You need 15 different portions. And that's why I tell you, you and I know it's not possible. We should not deceive ourselves here. We know it's not possible. The amount you even spend on the food, some people, after they don't blend that 1 week, they don't stop for there. Because they'll think, this thing is expensive. It's very cost. You get tired. Some people even get tired of waking up to go and do the blending. They get tired of it. So having this, you have 15 different portions. 15. Not be one, not be two. All right? So, I hope I was able to explain. Sorry, this is my first time of watching you. What is maca powder? Alright. I don't have it here. Seriously. But maca powder is a powder that helps women, vagina dryness, infertility. It even helps men also. It's not only women that take maca powder. Likewise, men. It helps with men testosterone. Alright. It helps them with it. It helps you with menstrual problem. Okay. So, it's just a powder you put in the water. Just like how I put these capsules inside water. Somebody, they laugh. It's a powder you put in the water. Okay, but how go to put them? Maca powder does not have different type. I understand some women will say, I found the red one, I found this, I found brown. It is one color. It is the color is, I don't have the color here. It's not white, okay, but it's just like what color would like me to see? It's not red anyway. It's not white. It's like a tuber of potato. That color of potato, Irish potato. That's the color it has. All right. So I hope I've been able to explain. People who come for the first time, thank you so much. Thank you very, 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 very much. Huh? Thank you very much. Hello, madam. Why not tell people the truth about this product? Which product? Tell you what, I just explained it to you right now. Yes, a lot of people sell this on Facebook. That's true. All right, but many women don't know the uses. Like a lot, you go on Facebook and so many people tell you it's for weight loss, isn't it? They tell you you use it to lose weight, but no, the one that loses the weight is the booster, because it's going to cut the cravings and cut whatever you eat by 25%. The capsules are fruit and vegetables. And if you go to your Google, what it be in name, or God, what it be name. If you go and Google and see what fruit and vegetables work for, go and Google and see what berries work for, you'll see. Go and Google they there to answer many questions. Apart from you watching me on live video right now, you can still go back and do your search. I really don't care. I see tell people, go back and do your search. You have a Google to answer you. Go and do your Google and see what vegetables and spirulina work for. Go back and do your Google and see what fruits, taking 15 portions of fruit work for. People who listen to my video, most women, they still go back and they go say, madam, kai, now what for you? It's exactly what I'm passing through that you're telling me. Me, I'm not going to tell you, say, this one is for weight, all the product is for weight loss, come and buy it. No. If you want to lose weight, there is the one for the weight loss. If you want your protein powder is the one you use in substituting your meal. You know, women who are trying to get pregnant, I tell them, take protein in the morning. If you're the type that is trying to get pregnant and you don't eat in the morning, you're making yourself chances of having hormone problem more. Because your morning breakfast, hey, get that thing down. Now, because your morning breakfast is the start of the day. It's a thing that starts your energy. Your egg, everything is waiting for it. If you starve yourself, say, I don't get time, I want to go work, I want to go work. Darling, you're making yourself suffer. Alright? So, the protein powder is the one that substitutes the meal. That helps you substitute the meal. So, me, I know they go, they tell you, say, everything. No, I don't do that. I know what I study. I know what I learn. I know what I do. I know my profession. So, okay, if you hear how people they tell you everything for weight loss, go and ask very well. Go and study about it. Go and read about it. All right? People should stop being ignorant. Thinking that this one tell me this, that one tell me this. They use ignorance until you treat yourself. Go and study and see what fruit and vegetable does to the body. All right? Because some people, we get things, like natural things. They take time to work. You have to make sure you take it for it to work. Some people will go and get any form of medicine, natural or artificial. They will expect it to work after 3 days. Some women self-using folic acid, after they use it 1 month, they will go throw it for corner and say, it's not working. Do you know you need to use folic acid for at least 3 months before you start trying to get pregnant? Some people will even buy these capsules. After they use it, if you tell them use it every day, now the day where they remember they go use it. After they go say it's not working. The day they remember to take it is when they take it. So nobody should don't come and tell me what I know. I know what I am taking. I know how it has helped a lot of women to get pregnant. Many of us in Africa, a hormone problem, they kill us. Hormone imbalance is what is killing us. And why do you get hormone imbalance? Is because you don't eat fruits and vegetables. You are not giving your system what they need. You continue to feed yourself with protein from meat. Do you know meat is even dangerous in its own part? Our mothers, why do they not have cervical cancer and all this big problem? Because they kill cow and they eat it immediately. They go to the farm, they kill meat and they eat it immediately. If you kill a cow and you leave it for 1 hour, it starts developing one kind of virus that can give you cancer. Not to talk about we that go to the market and buy meat that probably have been there for 2 days. And some people will fill it in their pot. They go load down for children chop. Say na enjoyment. Which is not good. And after we end up having, cancer, this, this problem. Because we don't eat fruits and vegetables. Africans are taking fruits and vegetables as Oyibo man food. You know they see Oyibo. We Africans who they come Europe. You know they see how Oyibo people they be. They are white women who stay alive for 100 and. My husband's grandmother, she's 84 years old and now she do omugo for me. Still walking, still driving, still going to the market and doing everything. Why? Because they eat right. Not because God liked them past us. Not because of that, because God like everybody equal. But because they eat healthy. There is no day out of 1 week that you never see a white person eating salad. But we Africans, there is no day that will go on that will not go chop swallow with meat. If we never see that meat for soup, the soup never complete. Some go even miss some meat, fish, chicken, turkey, bomo, all the intestine. And you say, I just want fat. That's not it. You're killing yourself. You're killing yourselves. So, Mr. Godwin, when they ask me question, if you want to know more, you can call me. All right? I know what I'm teaching. If I don't know what I'm teaching, so many women will not get pregnant. You go through my profile and see people they use their hand, they testify. Not be me, not be me the right time, not them. Not be me the right time, all right? Now, take for example, the testimony I posted this morning about the lady who has been trying to get pregnant for 9 years. 9 good years, nothing they happen. Until she sent me a message this morning, say, Madam C. She met me January. Now, January, she meets me. January, here. Something she has been, not be my power now, God. But tell you what, if you eat right, you do the right thing, you go play now you God like pass. You go play now your season be that time. That's how it work. All right? So, now, please, ma, can red clover tea balance hormone and regulate period? Now, it depends on how your hormone imbalance is, all right? If it's not a prolactin issue, if it's just maybe progesterone issue, it can help you. Yeah, it can help you, okay? Let's see. Ah, man, how I go take, mamma mia, how I go to finish all this question, oh, okay? Make I see where I go first start. I have not been ovulating for 3 months now. Okay, says that's not good, especially if you're trying to get pregnant. Now, one thing you want to check is, are you overweight? Because when you're overweight, you tend to have what they call PCOS. And PCOS can block you from ovulating. Have you checked your hormone profile? If you check your hormone profile, you can find out maybe you have low estrogen. It can cause you not to ovulate. Have you done a HSG test? If you have a blocked tubes, you'll not be able to ovulate because there's nowhere the eggs will pass through. So you just check anyone that it is, okay? Be very sure you go for test. Make una know they buy a be they leave test. You now need to do test to know exactly what in they treat. Let's stop going for people's wedding and dedication and start looking for a way to treat yourself. Many people put tithe in church more than the money they will even carry to the lab and run a test on themselves. If church say, if pastor come outside say, I want 10 people that God will use to build this church, you see them coming outside. But ask them, have you gone for test? No, man. Who you save? Who you help? Heaven help those who help themselves. God, they bless people where they help themselves. He gave us knowledge for a reason. So stop carrying your money and go and be buying Ashwebi, people dedication, and start going for hospital checkup. Start taking care of yourself. If you're not ovulating for 3 months, it's a long time. You should be bothered after the first, second month. Except you already know what the problem is. Oh, sorry, my dear. This place where you there is not sitting down well. Take water. Money, please give me his water. Bonnie, give me his water. See it here. All right, thank you. Take water. You're tasty. You're very tasty, right? Sorry, darling. Sorry. So, sis, after the first month, if you are not ovulating, what happened? Do you have pamper? Oh, he does not have pamper on. Oh my goodness, that's why. Please give me his diaper. I want to pee. Please, ladies, please pardon me 1 second. Yeah, he wants to pee. It is other when he wants to pee. He does not digest his food and then he has that. Sorry, because he does not want to pee on my leg. Sorry. Mama is putting you diaper on. Sorry, Mama is here. I'm not leaving you. I'm carrying you. I just want to put on diaper for you. Okay, there we go. There you go. Hey, that fits up. Sorry, darling. Okay. Hey. When I know vessel, I'm the old woman. But I got to find a way to teach this topic because this topic has been on my mind for a very long time. No worry. Me, I did breastfeed in 3 years. So anybody will make it laugh me. I finished breastfeeding 3 years. All my children, they suck breast reach 3 years. Because breast milk is very good for kids. It makes them even grow faster. Alright? So, as I see this, my orgasm at 3 years we they go. We are just halfway through. Alright? So, let's see. On my period now, can I start Maca and which is best? Now, do not take Maca during your period. Like I said, if you in your period, don't take it. And your ovulation. Afterwards, you can take it from them. Alright? Your period and ovulation, don't take it. Okay? Can one drink juice plus when drinking lime and ginger? Yeah, you can. You take juice plus after your meal. Your lime and ginger water should be in the morning before you eat anything. Alright? So, yes, you can. It's not a problem. Ginger, lime. You ladies know. When me are they giving a recipe, I give you guys things that are natural. God give us leaf and herb. Now we know sabi use them. We they forget them. They go think of sharp medicine. I want the one be say it go make me work, nana. That's why so many women will go and take Clomid due to friend prescription, not doctor's prescription. Because you want the one we go come outside, we go work, nana. You go take Clomid, finish. Do you know Clomid side effect is ovarian cyst? Many women suffering from ovarian cyst right now is because they use their hand to punish themselves. My friend said, make I use Clomid though. Somebody use it or she use it. If she use it, did she tell you that it's the same blood that you have with us? Before you use it, your doctor has to check you. And I don't even advise women for 40s to use it also. The side side effect of Clomid is ovarian cyst, and you cannot use it more than 2 times. Some women have been using it 1 year, going forth and back, non-stop. Going forth and back. People who even produce it, they say it, you cannot use it more than 2 times. Do not use it more than 2 times. But would you hear? No. Alright? So, using Juice Plus, which they are fruits and vegetables, particularly fruits and vegetables, mixing it with lime, with ginger water is not a problem. Alright? When this my baby go stop eating from this lovely breast? Now 3 years. Sis though, now 3 years we dey go. We are going straight ahead 3 years. Non-stop. Okay? Let's see if we have any more questions here. Because we'll soon round up, ladies. I've tried now. She have been here 2 hours already. Almost 2 hours. I started 4 o'clock. It's almost 6. So, let's see. Now, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, not only ladies, because I noticed men are also following me. Ladies and gentlemen, our fathers and husbands who are watching us because of their wives, please and please and please, if your wife beg you for money, say you won't buy something, even if you dey vex for her, let me they beg you now for front of screen. Please and please help them out. And another thing, please, if your wife is going through fertility issue, do not put her into stress more, because stressing her would make the hormone imbalance more. You know, women who sit down and cry, say, oh God, why my own never happened? I don't want this menstruation to come this month. When you start giving yourself that feeling, your body will pick the signal. And yes, menstruation will come, but you are still not pregnant. It is when you get your mind off it, filling yourself with other activities, doing other things, that the pregnancy would work. Putting your mind in it is irregulating your hormones, telling your body what you need. All right? So please and please and please, making a help and take them easy with our mothers, our sisters. All right? Please, I beg you now. Okay? It will be well. It will definitely be well. With God's help, everything will be fine. And please, if they are suffering from hormone imbalance, try to get them the capsules. If you know your wife is overweight and you think, okay, maybe the weight is what is causing it, please try to help her out. All right? It's very important. Whatever they achieve, it still depends on the man. Oh, it depends on the man. Many people spend money on IVF and it's not successful because their mind is not at rest. They just make that IVF and they say, oh God, please let this one just fall. I just want to get pregnant. And before you know, bloom. You ask doctor, what happened? Doctor will say, I don't know. There is nothing you can do. You know, pressure from family, from in-laws, all these things can make everything become irregular. All right? So please and please, let's help them out. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. I really appreciate. It's been a wonderful lecture today. Thank you very much. For those people who share my video, God bless you. Tell you what, this month, Naina time, way in go come. This is the time we have to do yours. This is the time. This month, many testimonies. I can only imagine. I imagine I'm ready. Plenty, because this month we're going 30 women and not 20s. Okay? And remember, for you to join, if I pick you, if you're overweight, please and please try to get the things to lose weight. It's very important. Your BMI has to be 25.5. If you are having hormone imbalance, try to get the things to boost your hormone, your air quality. Even if you don't actually have to get the 3, you don't need to get the 3. If it's just air quality, you get 1. All right, that you want to boost. If now the one for ovulation, you get 1. If now the one for just the immune, you get 1. You don't actually have to get the 3 of them. Okay, depends on what you want. So if you want to lose the weight, you can also get the booster. Don't forget that. And for the protein powder, for people who want it, maybe you're that type that skip your breakfast, you can still send me a message on my number. And finally, for those people who want me to follow them up, who want a private section, because I do private sections, all right? Not a crowded team, but just you, me, and the person. Like I tell you exactly what to do. I follow you up one-on-one. Remember, it's 5,000 naira. You just have to pay is chicken money. It's like a drop of water. Or 5K. All right? And then you have your pathway to everything. Anyway, thank you so much, ladies. I really, really appreciate. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being so lovely with me, your sister. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead. Have a wonderful day ahead, ladies. Watch out for your names, for my sharers. Watch out for your names for the people who will be joining the group for this month, all right? Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Bye.